So something that's absolutely crazy when I think about things and all that I've experienced over the course of the last decades, how I've been basically a fuel source for like movie scripts in Hollywood and abused by like the Freemasons and stuff like that, and pounded into the ground by a judge of a superior court in a county that I used to live in. You know, watched me have my hands and foot broken and walk into a courtroom where I couldn't even write with my good hand and limp in like I just came out of a battlefield and smile and enjoy it, and break federal crimes, do a bunch of other foolish things. And during the time that I was spent 4 months in jail and allowed it to occur, went to the nurse with a broken foot. My foot was from the knee down was like purple and green. You could clearly see it had been broken, and I couldn't walk on it at all. And the nurse told me just to go drink more water, which I later found out that under those circumstances, if you drink more water, you can cause a blood clot, especially in a lower limb like that. So she basically told me to go have a stroke in a jail after denying me access to a hospital, which was, even with a broken leg, I could have hopped there on one foot. It was within maybe a block or two down the road from the jail. Anyways, start to think about this and realize the last names of everybody that was at the jail are directly connected to influential people in history or particular locations like military bases, names of military bases. Anyways, the majority of the people between the correctional officers, the nurse, the warden, both the superior court judges, both of them, all of them had names that were indicative of Masonic order or secret societies, people in history. And so I sit there and think about how much I've been abused, how I've been a fuel source and received nothing from anybody, all the way down from the highest level, from what you would call the executive branch of the government to the three branches of the government, all the way down to the secret societies that help mold and create a framework for our government. It's kind of funny because you have diplomats that come in from foreign countries that have what's called diplomatic immunity. It means that while they're within the country, they're not really, they don't have to, they're not prosecutable for any of the crimes that they accidentally commit. And it's kind of funny because you can't be prosecuted by your abuser, especially in a country like this. It's a conflict of interest. So when you realize that most of the prosecuting attorneys, the judges, are connected to secret societies like the Freemasons and things like that in this country as part of the framework of holding the society together, you realize you've been abused by them and you have proof of decades of their abuse. It actually puts you in a situation similar to a diplomat where you have immunity by default just because of their poor behavior and the way that they treated you. And the evidence that you have proven of the way they treated you, it gives me immunity by default.